Yeah.
Well, I'm in my same dressing room.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Wow. Yes, but I want to come clean.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
So Idina Menzel, about to walk through the door. She is starring in Redwood, a musical on Broadway. Not only is she starring in this thing, and you saw her starring in this thing,
Yes, I
Danielle.
did, yeah.
She's actually part of the team that put it together. It's kind of, I think, her idea.
Yeah, wait till you guys go see it because it's amazing. The visual effects are incredible. And she's actually climbing a tree, singing, swinging all over the place. I don't know how she does it. I want to feel her muscles because she must have, good arms right now.
Well, she's coming in now.
Oh.
There's Idina. Danielle wants to feel your muscles.
I want to feel your... How are you?
No, you're hugging her. There's no muscles.
Because of all the tree
because you're swinging around trees.
Wow. Very nice.
God, don't hurt me.
I have only one arm, though, because I pull with this.
Congratulations. Oh, come on in here. Come on in
everybody.
We were just talking about Redwood. Danielle saw it the other night.
Mm-hmm.
She said,
"Thank you for coming."
Oh, I loved it.
Swinging around the trees and singing, and she's like, "It's a little crazy."
How do you do that? How do you do that while you're singing?
I figured out how to do it. There's certain things I can't move. Certain ways I can't move and sing in tune at the same time. But there are other times where I choreograph my breathing. And I've also found that I can hang upside down and sing pretty well.
Like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Getting paid to climb a tree and swing from it and sing is a dream job.
It sounds like
I would love to do it. You're so lucky.
It is. It's there's a real return to my innocence in the character and me, honestly. It's just something about it brings you right back to a tree house and just all of that kind of childhood nostalgia.
Another reason I want to see it as well. Danielle says the staging is just amazing. That it's digital.
Yeah, the visual effects are incredible because the only real thing on the stage is the tree.
Oh, and you.
Then, and you and everyone else. And it's a small cast too, and it's only one
act.
Yeah, one act. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no intermission. You don't have a pee break for this one.
Yeah.
But the visual effects are beautiful.
Well, we didn't want you to. We thought they can't pee because then they'll go get Twizzlers or vodka, and then that'll break up the whole world we've just created. You know.
So. Is this? Am I imagining this? Are a lot of plays starting to move toward the one act thing? Because I know Darren Chris's play is one act.
Is it? Yes, exactly.
And six is one act. Yep.
Yeah.
I just peed in my seat.
Yes, he did. It was weird.
There's no problem with that, right?
Well, I have my character, Jessie, she's lives up in a tree for some time on a platform. And we do say my two friends in the show, they're the scientists or tree botanists who teach me all about this world that I'm very drawn to at this point in my life. Somehow I find myself there. And they bring in a bunch of stuff when they're finally going to allow me to stay up there all by myself. And they go, this trash is for trash and your waste.
Yes.
Yep. And so everybody, whenever I can't drink a lot of water because I need to drink lots of water because I'm a singer. And so, but I don't right before I get on stage because I won't be able to. And everybody always says, no, just go in the trash can. And I said, oh, how am I going to pull my pants down in the middle of the show
it's
and
a part of the story. Make it a part of the story.
Yeah.
So authentic.
Well,
yes.
I mean, did you? We're not talking like little trees. We're talking about redwoods, the California redwoods, right?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful, majestic characters. I mean, they have their
yes.
their
That's
own...
what we talk about. That they're sentient beings.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually go to California and climb some trees?
Yes, I did. I went up. Well, I've done it several times, but one of the most special experiences was with a man named Tim Kovar. He's a man that actually, one of the few people that is licensed to bring people all the way into the canopy. I guess you can climb sometimes, but you can't go all the way up, which can be as high as the Statue of Liberty or high as the Statue of Liberty. And so he's licensed to me. So he brought me all the way up, and I've been learning how to climb. So we climbed all the way up there little by little, and he told me stories. And when we got up there, I sang my songs from the show for him up there and serenaded him. Because I also wanted to feel what it would feel like to just be singing these songs, in the real environment. And so it was just really one of the most beautiful days. And he came to the show and he brought all of these arborists and they brought me 2 baby redwoods.
Yes.
As well.
That's so
and
cool.
so my friend Jovi was here trying to figure out, can it go in her backyard in Vermont and my backyard in Encino?
Will they do that? I mean, do they
he
only-
says they, right, Jove? He says they can grow there. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
well.
Wow.
Okay, well, no. So I have a farm, okay?
Okay, so?
Gandhi wants to sneak out there and plant redwoods. Just
Yes, I think I'll do.
No,
I'll do the research for you.
I don't want any redwoods.
Why?
One.
Just
Maybe 2. So it has
You
a
won't
fun-
have to worry. Just 1,000 years from now, it'll uproot the house.
Yes. I'm telling you, like, I'm not a religious person, but when I was in the Redwood Forest and the Sequoia National Forest, I felt something there that I cannot explain with these
Exactly.
1,000-year-old trees.
Did you
that
come
were
see the
so
show
big.
yet?
No, not yet.
Okay,
You'll
when
love
are you
it.
coming?
You will
then?
love
Okay,
it.
have to come.
I'm coming.
Well, we're going. She's my new theater.
Yes.
mate,
Yeah.
So we're coming.
You have to come.
What is that like to be? I mean, I know what I felt there. How do you feel in there?
The silence that you hear, because it's it's a deafening silence. It's all the life, birds, all of the little creatures. They live way up in the canopy, so you don't hear much down there. It's just the moss, and it's very padded. So there's this beautiful silence down there that can be very serene and like a sanctuary, but it also, which my character finds, it can be bring all the chaos back into your mind because you're living in your own thoughts. So I think that's kind of what the story is about for my character, is that she's trying to get as far away from as possible from her troubles and her heartbreak. And so she thinks going all the way from New York, getting in her car one night and driving all the way to Northern California. And then that's not even far enough. The ocean, she goes all the way straight up 300 feet up into a tree. And she learns that, obviously we can't run from our heartbreak and our loss. We have to figure out a way to connect with the world, and like these roots of these trees, they're just unbelievable. They're only 6 feet in the ground. They don't go way deep to hold up these trees. They're shallow, and they clasp hands, I like to say, and they hold each other up, and they fuel each other, and they hydrate and sustain each other.
They talk to each other.
So I think everyone in the audience, you were there, I feel like it's that kind of experience for everyone, for us on stage, for the audience, that we feel interconnected in a way that we need to these days.
I'm going to lose it now. There's 2 things. First of all, the name of your son is Spencer, and that's my son's name.
Oh,
Really?
so
Oh,
Jesse's
no.
the
When
When
character's
Jesse's
son.
character,
Okay.
yeah, when your character starts talking about Spencer and then you call him Spenny at one point, oh my gosh, I just lost it.
I think I should have warned you.
Yes.
You might not want to
I
just
was like,
come to
what?
the show.
And then when you're in the tree and like you're saying, you're going through all these emotions and you're spending the night and you're going through chaos and then serenity and everything. And then you name the tree, which, can I say the name of the tree? She names the tree Stella, says Stella's talking to her. I completely lost it.
I actually think that she'd like to name the tree Spencer, but that's too much
Okay,
for her
yeah,
to go
I
there.
think so.
So she finds this next name. But
What?
go ahead. What were you
Yeah,
saying?
what were you saying?
I started crying. My husband starts crying. And I looked over to him and I'm just like, he's like, this is just, I don't even know what it was, but it was just the most amazing moment. And it just, this clarity and this, because the show to me was all about strength and how at the end of the day, the tree is so strong and it's still there. And all the people that love you and all the people that are in your lives that care about you, they're going to still be there for you. They're going to always surround you. And that's what I took away from the show. And so just you having his name Spencer, these feelings in the tree and all, it was beautiful. And
There's
it
a
was
part
so
of the
beautifully done.
tree called the heartwood. The heartwood is the innermost part of the redwood. It's impervious to decay and disease, but it's actually dead. So it's this idea that the people we've lost, whatever it is we're struggling with, they can be inside of us, and they can be the things that empower us and strengthen us and help us find out who we are. They don't have to be the things that bury us, if you will.
Just the description of this production is mind-blowing. I'm loving it.
Yeah, and then it's funny.
Well, and
No,
there's
that's
other-
funny. It is funny. The guy who plays the other, with
Michael
the beard,
Park,
he's
yep.
so funny.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
we've
it's-
got you laughing, and
Yes.
for the
It
most
it
time.
lightens up
We
from
hit
time
you
to
with
time.
the zingers a little later.
Okay.
We get you.
Her
but
son
yeah.
sings a song at one point forget it.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
I'll lose it.
You're spoiling the whole
I'm
thing.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Spoiler
It was
alert,
so
Danielle.
good. I'm
Shut up. Stop it. Pull yourself together. Okay, so there's more than Idina Menzel playing Jessie in Redwood. You also are on the production team. You are a producer, director,
I like to keep that on the DL because I used to say those kind of things in the theater were vanity projects, even though in film and TV you can be an actor and produce. But because I wanted to learn. I didn't want to just sit around waiting for jobs. I wanted to learn other parts of the business. And especially as I'm getting older, I want to be able to have some kind of control and create things for myself and for other people, but also make sure I got myself covered as I get a little older.
I love that. Good.
Right. In case the acting thing doesn't work out for you. The singing, he's hitting those flat notes. Maybe production.
I do hit flat notes every night.
No.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you
swinging from a
got to
tree.
sing 2 million notes a night. You're gonna miss 2.
Okay, so going from acting and performing.
Yeah, so producing, being on stage
Why
and
do you want
off
to do that
stage
to yourself,
is
seriously?
well, yeah. So
There's email. It's business. There's dollar signs.
there is, and
oh,
that's
F that.
That's
You don't
really
need that
hard.
in your life.
You'd be so surprised. So sometimes I go in to the theater for the first part of the day, and I go over. I shouldn't say this. I go over to the what's it called? The ticket office.
The box office?
There's box office.
Right.
And there's this lovely lady, and I always go, "How are we doing today?"
Wow.
give me the numbers. And she's like, and she's been told by everyone else to not tell me anything.
Good.
So she's like, "We're doing great, and people are coming, and there's lines around the block." Like, she just tells me stuff.
At least get the concession numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's a one-act play. You don't even have a concession.
Exactly. No,
Oh,
we have
you-
concessions.
Oh, no,
you
I
can
had a
go.
drink.
You
I
can
got a
go
drink
before
before
or
I sat down.
after.
Okay,
yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm aware of that because I want everyone to have a job for a while. I really do, and I'm proud of this. It's like my baby with Tina Landau. We created it, and so the idea that we've accomplished this after so many years. We took it to La Jolla Playhouse first, and that the idea that it's really here at the Nederlander Theater where I got my start and my whole career in Rent.
Of course,
29
30 years ago.
What are we
We
talking?
all saw you in it.
96.
You guys were like we were like your first interview. You came up and the whole cast was up,
We
remember?
did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in my same dressing room.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yes, but I want to come clean. I've been doing some press, and I've been saying how I'm in the same dressing room that Daphne Rimvega and I were in, and that the other dressing room adjacent, it was so small, because we were unknown, so they just put us in these tiny places. So now I'm just a diva, right? So I asked them. So they've now broken down the wall to the adjacent dressing room, which used to have 3 of the guys. And for the last 6 months, whenever I tell the story, I say it was Adam Pascal, Anthony Rapp, and my ex-husband Tay Diggs. But I just knocked that wall down, and I've been in there. I thought it sounded,
Look at you.
it sounded good. So he just recently came to the show. He was so blown away, so supportive, so emotional about it. And I said, "Remember, used to be." And he goes, "Idina, no, I was in that dressing room upstairs." I said, "Oh, it's still a good story. Nobody has to know that."
Don't change it.
Just keep knocking all the walls down until you get it right.
go
Right?
No problem.
Yeah.
So Idina Menzel, of course, if you're just turning us on, Redwood is on Broadway. And I don't know. It seems like something we need to get into our lives immediately.
I
Come on.
think so.
Come on, theater mate.
Yeah.
+1 forever. Let's
You have
do
to
it.
come, and please come backstage. I want to hear what you think. And I would have
We're
wished I would
brutally
have known
honest.
I
you
know.
were
I didn't tell.
there.
I'm going to come again though.
I
I'll
would
go
love
with you guys
that.
again.
Yes.
So today is, what is today? This is running tomorrow. Today's Wednesday, so you do 2 shows today. So you're going to be swinging around a tree and singing twice today.
I'll go home and take a quick. No, I think I'll go straight to the theater, take a quick nap, and then what I do is I got an elliptical at the theater now, so that I can get myself moving and
Right.
sweating and singing at the same time, because the morning shows are just. I mean, I will miss 4 out of the 2 million notes that I have.
Oh, no.
And that is just
No way.
humiliating.
It's all our fault.
It's humiliating.
No, no.
There's nothing more humiliating on a Broadway stage where you just people coming to see you. You're known as this wonderful singer, and you just crack like all hell in the middle of a big important
Do
song.
you just laugh it off at this point? It's like, what do you?
It depends.
What are they gonna do? Fire me? You
Laugh
know?
it off. Cry when I get off. No. Yeah, I try to have a short memory, but it's hard. Last night I there's a line that the younger kids in the show don't seem to ever screw up their lines, but I feel like I do it a lot more now that I'm perimenopausal or something. But there's a line I have, and I say I have a lot of experience. It's in art because I'm an art gallery owner. It's in art, not trees, but it's still valuable. And yesterday I said, I have a lot of experience. It's in cars, not trees. No, it's not in cars.
You dug
It's
a
in
hole,
art. I'm an art gallery designer. and I was like, I guess I like cars too. But anyway, that was it.
So sometimes you dig a hole you can't get out of.
I could not get out of it.
Who would have known except you? The
Yeah,
audience
and I
doesn't
came
know.
on stage and Michael used to, it was funny. He's like, so you're a car dealer. You're a really good car dealer today.
I mean, one day you look back on and just laugh and laugh and laugh
Yeah.
at that car's
I
life.
laugh at that stuff.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
and,
you.
And I got to say that I just feel, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel that theater in New York City is just full of incredible shows right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It really is. I mean, bulging at the seams. Several years ago, you could have asked me, what show do you want to see? I'd be like, I don't know. Now there's a list. There's
There
a
is.
stack of them we have to
There
go
is.
see. So
Can
thank you for
I
being a part of
plug
that.
one thing about it though?
No, I'm sorry, no plug.
It's one of very few original musicals, not even based on any source material, and that's a really hard thing to do. It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of courage to put yourself out there like that, and not have something that people can draw to, like a brand or a revival name, And so when you do it and you see the audience full and laughing and crying, and I will pat myself on the back because it's not the first time that I've been had a successful run in a show that was completely
I saw
original.
your last one
so,
too.
yeah.
That one was the one about where if you went this way, your life was different, and if you went that way, your life was different.
Yeah,
That was a great
But
show,
even
too.
Rent and Wicked were all original
Yeah.
musicals. So anyway, I'd just be so happy if people came to see it. I think they will be surprised. It's different, unique, and yet brings everybody together.
I'm excited for
I
it.
have one more question. One question.
Please ask 7 questions.
Is just one. Is little Idina really proud of big Idina right now because you started in this dressing room that was so tiny, you were able to knock down all the walls. You now can have an elliptical up there, and you're behind the scenes and in front. Are you proud of yourself for it?
I'm very proud of myself. And because I have a 15-year-old son who's usually, a moody teenager, he's actually expresses his pride to me quite often. He was here recently and he wanted to see the show 3 times and sit in different places.
That's awesome.
So to see through his eyes that he thinks it's a really big deal. And he actually reminds me when I'm pessimistic at times, like, oh, I don't know, what's going to happen? Did we sell enough seats here or there? And he'll be like, Mom, what do you call me? He goes, you're an icon.
Seriously.
So yes, thank you. I am proud. I tend to be hard on myself, but I've been taking a lot of time to give myself some props and then be able to see it through my son as well is pretty profound.
I love that.
That's awesome.
And I just must assume that just as you've probably experienced in the actual Redwood Forest in California, when you're on the stage and you're up on that canopy of that special electronic tree or whatever it is, you feel the same way when you're up there, even though there's an audience watching you. It must be
There
just
are a lot of
a unique-
similarities. I have.
Yeah, I bet.
I brought a lot of redwood smells and leaves and stuff that are up there with me from my trips. But yeah, it feels. I mean, the set designers are pretty amazing what they've accomplished, and it's the way it feels is right on. And I take off my shoes up there sometimes because tree climbers actually that live up there, they like the sap to be on their feet because then it gives them like traction
Wow.
when they move around. Yeah. So I don't have sap on my feet right now.
Ask,
but
can I see your sappy feet?
But you did have your shoes off when I saw it.
Yeah, no, I do. So yeah, it harkens. It's not the exact same, obviously, but it's they've done a wonderful job in making it feel really authentic.
Congratulations.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Redwood. It's on Broadway, and Idina Menzel's right there at the top of the tree. If you need Idina, she's up there at the top. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
You have 2 shows to do today and 4 notes to miss.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you
Choose
for
them
that.
wisely. Thank you, Idina.
That's awesome.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.